There's a camp that thinks very highly of Nixon. And Nixon did this, a lot of people, oh my God, Watergate, all this stuff. But then if you really think about it, this guy was a revolutionary guy. Was it good getting off of gold standard? I don't know. Was it good, opening up China? I don't know. Did we strengthen China? Did we benefit more from China being open in the economy to be able to get cheap labor, all that stuff? Did the capitalists in America benefit?
That's a good question.
Right.
That's a good question. Companies did. American companies did. Did the average American? No. Look at middle-class income in the United States since China's opened. Flat. How have the average Americans, how's the average Trump voter saying that they're benefiting from China getting open? No.
But that's exactly where I'm going with that. And now that we were reading 5 years ago, Made in China 2025, they're going to be the world. Didn't happen. 8 years ago, not even 5 years ago, 8 years ago. Didn't happen. Okay. So they're trying to sell themselves as they're doing very good. They have a net negative migration rate. They're losing people leaving, right? Billionaires are trying to get away of getting their money out. They can't. It's very hard to do that.
Their population is shrinking.
Population is shrinking. They got the whole, the
population distribution.
Totally, it's
horrible,
terrible,
yeah, right.
horrible. The whole one baby rule really backfired on them in a big way.
Now they're 3, doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, it really messed it up. So now, but going back to now, so maybe Trump and his administration's trying to look at an opportunity here, saying, okay, well, you're saying we can't tariff everybody and go this way. No problem. If we continue going the way we're going right now, that shit's not working either. We're in $33 trillion of debt. We're not doing things in a way that's proven that our system is also working if we go this route. So what if we do a massive disruption to the system? What if we do? Would it shake things up? Maybe. Would it increase people's median income? Because I sit there, I wonder, I'm like, how are people going to buy these houses? Today we had Byron Donalds here.
You can't.
Byron Donalds was, you know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, half the battle with homeowners insurance is the fact that houses cost so much. Salary is not really going that much higher. Houses just skyrocketed the last 4 years. Homeowners insurance, I don't want to have freaking homeowners insurance. I'm a homeowners insurance company. I don't want to be in California. I don't want to be in Florida.
Look, I mean, it's so interesting because you've got inside MAGA right now, right? You have a whole bunch of people that are not saying, I want libertarianism. They're not saying, I want tiny government. They're saying, I actually want government to intervene more on my behalf. I want the special interest to get hurt, and I want more to stay in the United States. And I want the government to do that. And yeah, I want tariffs. Why do I want tariffs? Because I would much rather have a good job that pays me money.
To what? Your interpretation is the fact that they're saying they want government to do what?
Government to tariff, government to ensure industrial policy, government to force people to invest in the United States. They want government to do that. Well, they don't want the free market globally.
No,
yes. Look, that's not everyone in MAGA. That's not what Elon Musk wants. But there is a core basis that is saying allowing free markets around the world and allowing, sort of open, easy capital to move. No, we want government intervention.
Do you think Trump wants that or no?
I think that Trump is absolutely prepared to use American power to get outcomes that he wants. Trump is, in my view, is not a libertarian, and Trump is certainly not just a free market guy. I mean, he's very transactional, and Lord knows, I mean, he's in the way he's built his own business. He's built it all over the world, and a whole bunch of the MAGA hats and whatnot have been made in China, and all of his product. He has no problem with globalization. He's benefited from it. He's had a lot of immigrants from all over the world that are working for sort of his places. Not all.
He even talked, but he had H-1B visa.
H-1B visa. He supported that.
Hired, yeah.
So I mean, where is Trump on the what I would call Deep MAGA versus Dark MAGA? Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, Dark MAGA is the globalist wing,
sure,
and Deep MAGA is the populist, industrial policy wing. I think Trump's both. Trump's both, and he has the ability to decide on any of these issues where he wants to play.
Do you think he's both, or he knows how to dance with both?
I think he
That's different.
I think he actually is both.
How do you become both?
Well, I mean, look, Trump used to be a Democrat. Now he's a Republican, right? I mean, because why? He sees that was where the opportunities were for him to actually win as president, for him to capture a much bigger piece of the vibes or the zeitgeist of the American people. I don't think that he is consistent ideologically with one side of this argument or the other.
Okay.
I mean, he was very close with Robert Lighthizer last time around, and now you've got his former chief of staff who's running USTR. Lighthizer grew up in Ohio, working class, like me in Chelsea, Mass., and feels like I would much rather people not have 2 or 3 televisions, but know that they're going to have a good opportunity for themselves and their family going forward. And if that means, that we're going to break some eggs, that's okay. I think that resonates with Trump, frankly.
Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, if you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic. I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker. You question things. You like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. White ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PBD Podcast, go to vtmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.